That was a close one. Which path will you choose? Click the link to explore the Dr. Squatch Star Wars collection today. May the Force be with you.
So this is an example where streaming on the CPU using X264 encoding does have the leg up on NVENC, as here 720p at 120 FPS is totally doable even when adding in a webcam. This is going to be game dependent though, and if your GPU is underutilized or frame capped, then you will be able to get away with it. For example, I was able to stream CSGO at this frame rate without a problem, seeing as it is a pretty light title. So in closing, my main concerns with NVENC, that is the occasional encoding lag when gaming and then the consistent encoding lag when adding in an additional source like a webcam, seem to be pretty much fixed. Now this is a pretty big deal for casual streamers in my opinion, because it totally removes the need for a high core count CPU. In other words, it lowers the barrier to entry significantly to the point where if you have an NVIDIA GPU with the new NVENC chip, which is pretty common, you can quite easily get a great looking stream. That means that you don't have to worry about a huge list of things that come with streaming using X264 on the CPU, including losing a ton of frame rate, sparing enough CPU utilization, CPU cooling, and not to mention the increased power consumption. So I guess streaming on the CPU is redundant now then? Well, not exactly. For the few of you who want to output your streams at 120 FPS, NVENC just doesn't seem to like that for the moment. I do think that the majority of us would agree though that 60 FPS is more than enough for viewing a live stream. Most people aren't watching Twitch on a 144Hz display. Now another reason you might want to steer towards X264 encoding on the CPU and not NVENC is if you just want to go absolutely crazy with your additional video sources and just in general have a little bit more flexibility with your stream. Let's say in addition to streaming your live gameplay, you also want a 4K camera pointed at your face and then a 1080p camera pointed at your mouse pad. That sort of thing, definitely steer towards X264 encoding on the CPU. NVENC isn't going to be so reliable and guarantee you your results there. It's also important to remember that NVENC has been optimized for game streaming, not really designed for all these additional sources and other use cases. Of course, there's also the case for those who demand the best stream quality out there, and that is only possible with X264 encoding on the CPU. Now, if you have a sufficient bitrate, NVENC can look seriously good. To beat NVENC's visual quality consistently, you'll need to be using at least X264 medium preset in OBS, and that requires an 8-core 16-threaded CPU at the absolute minimum, with the 12-core Ryzen 3900X being the ideal choice there. Again though, I can't stress this enough, it's important to be realistic. Remember that most users will be watching your stream on their phone or in a small window off to the side on their desktop. All in all, I feel like NVENC gets a bad rep for what it used to be on the 10 series and prior, pretty much a backup option for streaming if you didn't have a high core count CPU. But now things are seriously different, to the point where I can comfortably say that it's probably the most sensible streaming encoder choice for 90% of users. Most people just want to stream their game at a good visual quality at around 900p or 1080p resolution, and probably with a face cam or mouse cam overlaid onto their stream. For that, NVENC hits the spot really well. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them down below, or even better, wait till I'm live on my own live stream and then you can ask them directly. I go live about once or twice a week and it's always a good bit of fun. So I'll leave the link down in the description. Feel free to give me a follow and post some questions in the chat if you have any. As always guys, a huge thanks for watching and I will see you all in the next one.
Hill moving in 30 seconds. Hill contested.
You can't compare to me. I'm down.
Hill moving in 10 seconds.
I'm down.
Hill moved.
Help!
in 30 seconds. Hill controlled.
Move here. Die!
Hill controlled.
Die!
Hill moving in 10 seconds.
I'm down!
Last hill. Mid.
Like a mannequin thing. I'm down! You started a fight you can't win. Utility out! Need a hand!
Hill controlled. Hill contested.
You're here.
Hill contested.
Get me up. Move here.
Enemy secured the objective. Shake it off. Hill controlled. Switching sides. Control the hill to gain points.
This I like! Utility out! Lethal out!
Hill controlled.
Help!
Hill contested.
Lethal out! I'm down! And I won! Help! Get over here! Help! You called me for this?
Hill moving in 30 seconds.
I'm down! I'm fine, thanks. Need help!
Come on! You're gonna get us freaking killed!
Where are they?
Hill moving in 10 seconds.
The flames. I'm down! You started a fight you can't win.
Hill moved.
Need help! Get over here and help!
I'm down! Come on! You're gonna get us freaking killed!
Took you long enough. Utility out. Give me up.
Hill moving in 30 seconds.
I got you, buddy. Help! Lethal out! Get me up. Defending here.
Hill moving in 10 seconds.
Defending here.
Utility out!
Hill moved.
Lethal out!
Hill contested.
Get over here and help!
Utility out. Lethal out.
Still moving in 30 seconds.
Slowing down.
A trivial threat. Over here and help! And R1. A trivial threat.
Hill moving in 10 seconds.
Boy, medic!
Last count. Make it count.
Buddy, you are so slow.
Help! Lethal out!
Need help!
Hill controlled. Hill contested.
You get what you paid for. Utility out.
Hill contested. Hill contested.
I win!
Sudden death. Don't leave the hill.